So we're going to take a look at the prefixes for measurements, okay, for different units. Now, oftentimes we deal with measurements that are very small or measurements that are very big, okay, and so it becomes very cumbersome to use a unit that stands for something much different than what the actual measurement is. So we use prefixes to kind of make the unit smaller or larger depending upon the case, okay? So we're going to look at two types of prefixes out here. We're going to look at one type is prefixes that decrease the unit, and then the other type is prefixes that increase a unit, okay? So prefixes that decrease a unit, and I'm not going to list everything, I'm just going to give you the very common ones that you'll see. And you can get a comprehensive listing in the table or a chart that's present in your book, or you can find it on the website. So we can have deci, represented by D, which basically is decreasing by 10, okay? So I'm going to write deci means 10 to the negative 1. You could have centi, which is C, 10 to the negative 2. You could have milli, that is M, 10 to the negative 3. You could have micro, represented by mu, okay, and that's how you pronounce it, okay, mu, M-U, okay, or M-E-W, depending. That's a Greek letter, okay. That is 10 to the negative 6. You could have nano, which is just a small letter n. That's 10 to the negative 9. And then you can have pico. That is 10 to the negative 12. So these are the units, these are the prefixes that decrease a unit. So what this means is that 10, in this particular case, 10 to the negative 1 meters is equal to 1 d deci meter. I'm going to put, so D for decimeter. So 10 to the negative 1 meters is 1 decimeter. Likewise, 10 to the negative 2 meters is 1 centimeter. 10 to the negative 3 meters is 1 millimeter. So that's how you do it. So it'll take a little bit of practice for you to get comfortable with this, but that's basically how you do it, okay? And we'll kind of do some examples later on to kind of show you what this means, okay? The next thing we're going to take a look at, we look at two prefixes out here on the increase category that we'll see a lot. So one is kilo, and kilo is represented by K, small letter K, and that means it's 10 to the power 3, okay? So we're going up, okay? And then the other one we're going to look at is mega, okay? That is represented with the capital M, and that is 10 to the power 6, okay? So we're going up. There's a lot more, but these are the common ones, okay? I'm just going to draw a line out there. So some examples, how do we kind of represent that? So 10 to the power 3 meters is 1 kilometer, okay? 10 to the power 6 meters is 1 megameter.